Hello YouTube, it's Urba here, and today I am back with a brand new video. Now recently fidget spinners have become very popular and everyone seems to want one. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to make a really unique and awesome Coca-Cola fidget spinner from scratch. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like down below, it would be greatly appreciated. And also I'm doing a giveaway for some normal fidget spinners, and if you want a chance to win one of these, all you have to do is turn on post notifications by clicking the bell icon next to the subscribe button, and also by leaving a comment down below. But without further ado, let me show you what you'll need to make your own homemade fidget spinner. Alright, so in terms of supplies, what you're going to need are 4 bottle lids. Now I'm using Coca-Cola ones, but you could use Pepsi, Sprite, root beer, Mountain Dew, it doesn't really matter, just use whatever around your house. You're also going to need a hot glue gun or super glue. Now I prefer to use a hot glue gun just because I think it's a little bit easier to work with in my opinion, but you can use whatever you have like I said. And lastly, you're going to need a skewer, which I got from the grilling section at Walmart, or you can use a toothpick, and then you're also going to need a straw. And that's everything you're going to need to make this homemade fidget spinner. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is grab one of our bottle caps, and we're going to put a hole directly in the center. Now it needs to be wide enough for a straw to fit through, and you could do this using a screwdriver, a knife, scissors, whatever you have that's pointy and you're able to stab a hole through the center. I'm going to use a drill just because I have one, but it's not necessary at all. Just make sure that you're very careful when doing this step because this is the most dangerous part by far. Now once you have your hole made, make sure that the straw actually fits in it. If it's a little bit too loose, don't worry about it because we're actually going to add some glue to it in a later step. But what you want to do right now is put the straw in the hole and line it up so it's about, even with both sides, and you're going to want to cut the top piece. Even parts of the straw should be sticking out on both sides, and once you're happy with it, let's go ahead and glue it in. I'm just going to add a ring of hot glue on both sides of the straw, that way it's pretty secure. And this is what it should look like with the hole drilled and the straw glued in. Now for the next step, you want to go ahead and grab the 3 other bottle lids that you have, and we're going to glue them in a triangle pattern. I'm just going for the standard 3-point fidget spinner shape, but if you guys want to be creative and add in more bottle lids, then you can go ahead and do that right now. Just make sure that all the lids are stuck on there pretty well because you don't want it falling apart later on when you're trying to spin it. This is what it should look like once you have all your bottle caps glued on and the straw is in the center. The next step is to grab your skewer or toothpick depending on what you're using, and you want to cut it down so it's just a little bit over 1 inch long. You then want to add a small ring of glue towards the top of the stick, but make sure there's still somewhat above the ring that you can hold on to. Finally, go ahead and put the stick through the center of the straw and add another ring of glue on the other side, but make sure that there's no glue that gets on the straw itself. Think of the stick as the axle on a car, and each ring of glue is going to be our tires. All you have to do now is wait for the glue to dry and then go ahead and put it between your fingers and spin it like a fidget spinner. Surprisingly, this little homemade contraption spins pretty well, and here it is in comparison to a real fidget spinner that I have. Now of course it doesn't spin as well as the real thing, however it was a lot of fun to make, and you can go ahead and impress your friends with your own custom fidget spinner. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, feel free to subscribe down below and also drop a like, it really helps me out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching and have a great day.